I'm gonna come over and knock you out, dog, if you don't switch form. You're driving me crazy, cuz. Talking about wanting to go out on the woods and you can't even keep yourself awake for 5 seconds. Hold on, guys. I'm shooting a fucking stamp this phone. It's not proper. Hold on. Oh, God, train wreck. Listen at that. Still, he is knocked out, man. Told me he can moochie hunt. Yeah, it looks like it. I was begging to not fucking leave. He wanted to leave. And he's from Minnesota. This was funniest part. He's from Minnesota. And he said it was cold. I was like, dude, we're in West Virginia, on top of the fucking mountain. They're from Minnesota, and you think it's cold? You know what I mean? Moochie hunting. We found fucking some nice boys, too. Some nice morels today. They're selling for $200 a pound right now. All them tweakers out here be digging at cohosh and shit. 5 molly moochers. Be a real man like I do. Just found fucking a whole mess for my mom. Now, when I go back out tomorrow, I'll be selling them $175 a pound. Hey, guy, hey, oh, train wreck, dude. It's in the house. The train wrecked in the house. He's knocked out colder than a fucking cucumber. Check this one out. Here's one of my newest collections I got from my boy. I don't know if y'all know about some real blades. It's that SOG tactical. I mean, my buddy's like, damn, you can open a knife. He says, that's switchblade. I was like, does it look like a switchblade? That's just, I can open a knife. That ass, buddy. I'm fucking Doc Holliday with a blade. Dangerous D, baby. You know what I'm saying? No, I got some shit to say, too. Good try for you dumb motherfuckers that go on there and think you can come and play me for that fuckers on YouTube. That's the funny part, because I sat there and just sit there and let you spill the beans about everything you knew. Then you became the weakest link. Goodbye. My buddy sat there. I got people that sit there and watch and record everything you do and say about me. And then you come and say, oh, you're so hot, I'm trying to be with you, this and that. You ain't nothing but a motherfucking posing groupie hoe. I could fuck you, you know what I mean? Any fucking boy in Boone County could probably get you, man. I'm talking about Harley, too, Josh. She's a fucking piece of shit. I just fucking told her like it was and blocked her. I said, don't you ever fucking speak to me again, you motherfucking snake in the grass motherfucker. Her friend Megan's a lot cooler than her. She said, I want to marry you. I said, shit, I'll never be married. So what's that to you? Watch her, Josh. You know what I mean? She'll try to pump you now for information. I mean, do not say nothing about me to her, buddy. I'm telling you now, as a cousin, you know what I mean? As a family member. Because I don't want to have to take some shit there because, I care for you. How'd you break your nose? God damn it. Did somebody do it or did you do it? If not, we're going to take care of some fucking business, son. Tell you, fucking older cousin, what happened? Tell me. No, I'm not dumb. You know what I mean? I was born, but it wasn't fucking last night, son. Harley is a fucking troll. Harley gets on there and gets the information and takes it all up. Why do you think every one of my videos show up on there and stuff? She's one of them. Got in a fight and got your nose broke. What the did I tell you? That y'all kids want to fight with your hands like this. Keep your hands right here. So when he goes through your gut, bring your hands down and this down too. He misses the gut, right? Then you come out there firing, right? Okay. If he tries to hit you in the face, your fucking hands are right there. Then you look, you set him up, fucking wham. There's so many boys I have fit want to do this shit. What are you doing, cocking up at Popeye or something, motherfucker? Then this one was doing this in Cleveland. I said, bam, motherfucker. One fucking, that boy's eye was went, boop, instantly. Never forget that. Never forget that. You know what I mean? That's right, Paul Gregg. She's a troll. Just like a fucking another Shane or one of them. Or a Callie. Just trying to run their name and fuck half the family. You see one of them, dude, I know these little bitches. She shows up to Boone County Coal Festival So one of my family member females done said they would fucking tap dance on her. So show up at the Boone County Folk Festival and see what happens. She said, that's where we'll get married. I said, yeah, you wish. I said, man, y'all act like kids so fucking much it's unreal. All I hear is, you're my husband. I was the one got selected by our group to be your wife, things like that. I was like, what? Are y'all playing fucking battleship practically? Like, you know what I mean? Grow the fuck up. Use your own content. Can you not be a real person and speak straight and have people actually want to watch your videos? No, because you use other people's content and you're a piece of shit. Don't trust Derkie. I'm telling you. I'm Joe Wall, and I know everything he says. Motherfucker, you might as well stick the whole thing in that motherfucking neck. Tell me you talk like you sucked a dick for 5 months, you pussy. Bring it on. Come get some of this. I wouldn't fuck you up. The main reason is when you said you'd burn my child up alive and shit with me in my house. Yeah. Then your buddy talking about fucking molesting him and shit. Who fucking listens to content like that, guys? Who listens to that? If you are a follower of that or subscribe to that, fuck you too. You're the same thing they are. And if you don't see that, take a look in the mirror, because it's exactly what you are. That's bullshit. You don't talk about dead. I don't. Do you ever hear me talk about that? The other day, I got so fucking mad, I said something I shouldn't have said about his girlfriend because she's sick. And I feel terrible about it. These motherfuckers bother me trying to sleep. They don't lose a wink of sleep about the shit they say, do they? Paying people to take pictures of my house. Yeah, the Coal Festival fucking is like a, an anthem of Boone County. You want to see the White family, you'll see them there. When you was talking about this year, Josh building our own stage and shit, and I'm gonna play some music and shit, building our own thing and shit. It says the Wild and Wonderful Whites. You know what I mean? Because people will come there, man, and it's like you can't take 2 steps. Can I get a picture with you? Can I get a picture with you, man? I fucking love you. You're my favorite white. You know what I mean? First of all, I am a white, but my birth certificate says Castle, and I love my family on both sides, but I'm Derek Castle, motherfucker. I'm the old dirty white boy. That don't mean white from my last name. I have preached this so much to people. That's the color of my skin. Go to prison, then tell me why I wear a tattoo like that. Fucking people, man, I swear. Then my family members, oh, I'm the old dirty white boy. No, you're not. You don't even get the concept of what it's on my body. You go to show how fucking dumb they are when they go to do this shit. Me and Brandon is only too true. Thank you, Chase. That's a Tiger. It's a Tiger golf. If I can get it to. I went all the way down to a number 2, just took it all off myself, right? Then I'm gonna let it grow up and then do my high and tight. But that's it. The Nike Golf Woods. That's the original Tiger Woods. I appreciate that, bro. You don't see these much no more. Remember, that was the number 1. Yeah, you don't want to stay in Madison, dog. Just stay in Charleston, man. It's 30-minute drive on the interstate. And stay in the Holiday Inn Express instead of the Roach Inn Express. Or something, you know what I mean? I appreciate that you notice. I love people that notice fucking shit like that, because you know well as I do, this hat was so popular when Tiger won that fucking Masters back-to-back. Remember when he first came out? Then all of a sudden he got that own contract, and he hit his wife and stuff, and they dropped his coin and he made his own hat. Then that went away. This is the fucking original Tiger Woods, what Derkie's wearing right now. My son gave this to me. You know what I mean? My son bought my Browns hat, with the elf, Brownie the elf on it. He buys me all kinds of stuff, because he knows, he's my pride and joy. I'll do anything for him, he don't have to ask twice for nothing. That's my boy, and he's going to be my baby. I blocked her. Yeah, she was telling me how she was playing you and everything, buddy. Blowing your head up like she just want to be with you and shit, and just making fun of you and stuff. And They just don't go with me. Feel me? It's called reverse psychology. You know what I mean? I was like, you gotta watch Josh, this and that. You know what I mean? And see what she said. And what she said, you just spoke wrong about somebody that I'm motherfucking a kid that really looks up to me. You know what I mean? You can tell everybody here in Boone, everybody here, Josh, why you look up to me. I try to keep this boy out of trouble. You know what I mean? I try to keep him in church. I told him if he ever had a problem to come to me. You know, stay away from any kind of drugs, anything like that. You see what I'm saying? It's not about being played. It's about making fun of you. That shit don't roll with me, bub. You know that. I already motherfucking fuck people up. Folks. What did I do over that shit last time? Has that boy been by your house? Remember? Has boy been by your house blowing, threatening anymore? What'd I tell you? One word to him. One word. I said, you ever go by Boss's camp again and say one more fucking word to my fucking baby cousin, I mean, you got problems. Shut it down like that, didn't I, Josh? That's how easy it was. Let's pick on my little cousin, these boys, because he is a homosexual, and my cousin would not be with him, so he threatened him. What kind of people are we living amongst, guys? We got Joe Wall that scams people to death, for sure, uses it and calls me the scammer, right? But who's got the GoFundMe up for his wife and pays Shane Locklear $6,000 to fuck her, and she stands her up. But your wife's dying and she needs treatment, but you put the money. Damn, buddy, I hear you. But I'm the piece of shit here. Yeah, let's say the real facts, because everybody knows in here. The only time I will speak sideways to someone, if I'm spoken sideways too. Y'all guys know that. I don't just sit here and pick on people. I don't pick a random person like the Whitaker family and sit here, or put, you know what I mean? There's a special place in hell for every one of you. Very special place, I promise. This video is live right now on YouTube. I'm already told. They're making one right now. I was just told. You think I ain't got another phone, you fucking idiot? God, y'all so fucking immature and dumb. I don't care what any of my family members say about me, nothing. You know why? Because we're family, and we've done that our whole life. And it's just something that's part of my life, and it don't bother none of us. You know? We say all kinds of shit about each other, but you fuck with one of us. You fucking with that whole crew. But y'all know, do I get on here and talk sideways about lies? It's just, you'll never have a podcast. I'm pretty sure my podcast is on Spotify, Apple, all that shit. Am I not right? Yeah, Chris, I've been moochie hunting, riding a little bit too. But I got some nice morels in the fridge. Some big white ones, and decent sized black ones. But yeah, I am a fucking really cool dude. You ask anybody in here that's actually met me in person or knows me. I'm not about talking shit to nobody. I'm about finishing it. You know, I don't like bullies picking on people. I get accused of fucking being a woman abuser when I've got women. My exes will come on there and state that I've watched him jerk the car up in gear and I didn't know what he was doing to get out and smack a fucking dude's head off for smacking his wife. Oh, but, yeah, what the fuck ever. Keep believing the motherfuckers that's coked out and goddamn fuck my own family members. But I'm the liar here. Let me go, you know what, I wouldn't fuck one of your family members. Motherfucker, if they smell anything like you, and they probably do, this motherfucker ain't getting around none of them. With your cottage cheese, like the girl that her best friend said. I could have told you that bitch smelled like some dried up cottage cheese. I said, why didn't you? I swear to God, I can show you the fucking screenshot. Her roommate, she said, that bitch tried to, you know, they're bisexual, both of the girls are. And she was like, I'd never eat that bitch out. And I was like, I never did either. I went down one time, and I was like, no the fuck way, man. I was like, no way. I'm good. You won't sleep with me, nothing. Fucked her one time, you know what I mean? That was on me because I didn't get with the smell test, boys. You gotta finger the bitch first. Just like when you're younger, you finger the bitch first, you know what I mean? Get it ready. Then you go for the kiss, you wrap her around her head. She says, what's that smell? Get the fuck out of her. That bitch done smelled herself. That's the smell test. And Derkie didn't do that with that bitch and done got down on some fucking carp. Got some carp cutting. Yeah, the Chevy Nichols, his name is. I could shut him down right now, but you know why I don't? I'm monetizing. Every time they use my name, you know what that does to that card? Think about it. Use your head. Everything is edited and cropped from a video I'm making right now or prior. Am I wrong? Did they have anything live with me talking to any of them? Nope. And do you hear me say here, you're talking about Chevy Nichols. You know what I mean? Is his name. He's an old man. He got mad because I called my fucking uncle out on some shit, and he didn't like it. Bottom line. And he's handicapped in one of his legs. And my other cousin got in there making fucking fun of him about that. I don't like that at all. I don't make fun of anyone handicapped. You know what I mean? That is fucking not right to do. You know what I mean? And that dude gets on there and makes videos about me, and listen to how I talk about him. I'm real ain't guys. I don't sit here and say, oh, you know what I mean, paraplegic, blah, blah, blah. I could not do that. Yep. From a podcast, from a fucking YouTube, from a lot of shit them dumb motherfuckers have used of mine. Got a tooth pulled. Shit, son. Try getting them knocked the fuck out. I might fight in the redneck brawl, dude. I just ain't found a challenge yet. I've called out. I said, I'm a West Virginia boy. I'm tired of you 606 motherfuckers talking shit. If you want some, I don't sit here and swing my arms around and act all bad. All we got is air and opportunity. Come get some. 1 minute rounds and 3 rounds. That's 3 fucking minutes. Man, I can go fucking non-stop like it's fucking 5. And I watch him on there go fucking in like this, swinging like this and shit. Cover your face. As soon as he gets fucking pop, pop. Sit there and just work it, bam. Know how to fucking fight. Y'all get on there and you look like clowns, man. I've only seen a couple people actually could fight, really, on there. I'll pull it for you. Right hook, brother. No, nobody called me out. Nobody's called me out. Would you? Would you call me out, Josh? You know my resume, would you? 152 pounds. I'm not no phantom weight. It's one little phantom weight boy was talking shit. I was like, dude, you're 120 pounds. I got 30 pounds in you, son. I was like, I'm not fighting you. That's not a fight to me. Reputation, buddy. You know, they ain't gonna stick in the ring with me. I'm not scared of no fight. I've done it my whole life. I mean, I love you. I'll let you hit me to take. I got in. I was at work, and the boy snitched on us, and I fucking caught him out on it. I said, I've been to places motherfuckers would put holes in you for what you just did, bitch. You know what I mean? Okay. I said, like this. He come on where I was reading my Bible, waiting on my mom to come pick me up because I told my boss, I said, I'm done, dude. If you want to put up with a motherfucking piece of shit like this, the only dude on the crew that's a felon, and you're fucking taking his word over. Okay, dude, and there's 16 cameras here at a fire station, marking on federal property. I said, okay. He come over there and he went, you want some of this? I said, laid that phone down. I said, hit me, you gingerbread motherfucker. He hit me, and I act like I went that way, and I come around, bam! That fucking boy went 10 feet on the fucking road. I went over, and I was getting ready to stomp his fucking head off, and here they all come running. No, Derkie, no. I thought your boy was going to whip my ass, boys. Got fooled, didn't you? My buddy that hired me on the job sat there and said, I told you. He knocked him the fuck out cold. I told you not to fuck with him. He said, all I seen was one hit from Derkie, and that boy is knocked the fuck out. I faked the elbow. Anytime, listen to me, guys. Anytime you fight, if you fake like that, where do they jump? To the right. Bam! Every time. You dug the left, they'll jump. Bam! That way. I just know. Man. You know what I mean? I just know how to fucking roll. Yeah, Christian, Noah. You know Noah? Over here, the Christian guy, he's the one got me the job. He'll tell you, he said, you knocked that boy out fucking cold with one hit, son. He went sliding on the asphalt on his back. I begged him. I looked at him and went, I said, you just fucked up. That's all. Noah said, oh my Lord. He said, you're going to get hurt, buddy. The boy's going to hurt you. I could have hurt him bad, but they came running, you know. Yeah, see, Emmett, see, you know what I'm about then, you know what I mean? Paul Gregg knows what's up. If we're going to fight, we're going to do 3-ounce gloves or bare hands or wraps. You know what I'm saying? Like he's talking about right there. Fuck this goddamn 16-ounce glove shit. Let's go fucking 4-ounce, 3-ounce gloves in this brush from Roddy Bro. I'll beat your motherfucking brains in. First one I'll call out up church. Where you at, big boy? How many times have old Dirk called you out? You brought 16 security guards with you to come to Pike's Den because you thought I was showing up. What's that tell you? I bet you I'll call. This is about the 52nd time that I'll call you out to the right. And Goble has called you out and you won't even be scared of him. Johnny Goble come right here in my house. Me and him did a thing together with my buddy that they said, all remember Draven? Okay. They all said that Draven, I talked shit about Draven. Draven didn't like me. He starts the video with that saying. He said, well, I'm pouring in his yard right now. And him and my brother was like best friends. His brother that passed, God rest his soul, Brian, you know what I mean? People don't even know, man, you know? We live in a fucking small town. I know that boy my whole life. How do I not? That's right, Paul. We don't want to peel pillows. If you're going to hit me, boy. You ain't going to do nothing to piss me off, I promise you. Never been knocked out in my life, ever. The closest I ever come been knocked out was running to catch a pass on a football and hit a fucking, the fucking bleachers. Not looking. And I hit my head. And I sat there and was like, that's the closest I've ever become knocked out. Ever. I've been hit with ball bats, axe handles, you name it. Axes in the head. I got a scar this long right here, right now. You can see it right now where my hair's short. You should be able to. It's right through here somewhere. Oh no, it's on this side. Somewhere it's fucking long as hell though. That's from a boy. He was hid behind the door when I kicked his fucking door and he hit me. And I got beat hips. Fucking his bleeding. My brother come in because of his brother, and I was fighting a younger one. He's my age, and then his brother jumped into it. Then here come my brother and just wrecked this boy. He's bleeding out his ears, nose, everything. His girlfriend was hollering, "Hit him back, Zach." He couldn't even get the word "I can't" out. The first punch, I'll never forget it. He tried to hit my brother with the same thing, and my brother grabbed it like that and went. He jerked it out of his hands and smacked him across the face. Then he went flying across the bar. Oh my Lord. He wrecked the fucking house with this boy. I gave me the haircut, bub. I did this haircut myself until I will only go to one barber and he wasn't in. I was tired of fucking sweating. I was working my boiler. I came here and just grabbed the clippers and I told my mom just bought me straight in the back because I did this in the ears myself. My brother would have been here. I would have faded it up the sides, a bald fade, you know what I mean, into this right now and let him done the back because he knows how to do what I want. Yeah, I got a blocker on the Institute. I told you she was a troll, you know what I mean? When my buddy just told me, you know what I mean, the one that they don't pay him money to do this like they do or nothing, just come and told me, you know what I mean, that girl gets on there and says, oh, I can have him come on here and I can expose everything about him and this and that. And I just fucking told her like it was and said, goodbye, you're the weakest link. Sent me a picture of herself. The first picture she's ever sent of herself trying to look good. Bitch, you better try real fucking harder to get this boy. I wouldn't fucking spit on you. You better try really hard. You look like a fucking man. I can see why you ride a Harley Davidson and run around with fat ass bikers. I can see exactly why now. So the only thing you'll ever fuck is a fat nasty do it 400 pounds on top of you. You'll never get this ever. How the fuck would you be my wife when I'm never getting married and I wouldn't touch you with Josh's dick? So what's up with that? Josh was wanting her. You want to see the picture of her, Josh? Pouring up her bra and shit? Huh? Okay, goddamn fucking, goddamn the crypt keeper. Tales from the crib or something. I ain't got time for it. Warrior, basketball? Who won the Guardians game, guys? I was in the woods because I pay for it to stream every game. You know what I mean? I pay $150 a fucking year just to watch my Indians. I don't call them. I call them the guards. But who won? Because we're second place and almost tied for first in the division. We got robbed yesterday by the fucking. Oh my god, I was so mad. Did you see that? They changed. Oh, we changed the rule this year. We was allowed to do it last year. Well, let the fucking players know, man. Are you serious? He called it and threw the guy out at home, man. You know what I mean? The Lakers won't get nowhere. I used to have a CBR 1100, but no, excuse me, 1000, and I had a 900 one time, and I had the Y, the ZF one. You know what I mean? I've had a couple rockets. I'd rather have a rocket, Indian or a rocket any day over a. Sound like somebody taking a shit Harley Davidson. Am I wrong? Sound like a goddamn Honda Ford track with no goddamn exhaust. The fuck out of here. Sound like Joe Wall taking a shit or burping. I know where a couple of them are, Josh. You get killed on Ninja, buddy. Goddamn, you're 130 pounds, son. You can't ride no motherfucking CBR. What the fuck? That would be your casket, son. Promise you. I was 150, 160 pounds, son, and that motherfucker are so heavy, it's you don't know what you're getting at. Y'all still got the Warriors coming back. I don't know who the Kings has got on their squad, but Steph Curry and them's going to be hard to beat. Did they beat the Warriors at home? No, I don't give a fuck. She tried to hit me up on Insta. I'll instantly block her ass, won't I? Dude, I don't have time for games like that shit. I preach this. I've been getting clean. I'm giving my life right and shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's a badass bike right there, bro. No, my Indian Roadmaster, he's speaking my shit, man. With the pan seat and shit, you know what I mean? The rocker, that'd be nice. I'm a Rockets fan. I always have been. Kim Olajuwon's my favorite player. I'm no bandwagon. Y'all know that. Cleveland Browns. You only weigh 108 pounds? My mom is bigger than you, dude. Oh my god, she's like 107 pounds. What the fuck? No way, dude. You need like a KX80 5 and it'll probably kill you. I got a 65 down here. Would drag your fucking ass over his yard. Ask these boys. I got a Banshee out there you would not touch. See what I mean? Your action, that's definitely would be your casket, son. You couldn't hold that bike up. It's too heavy for you. You need one of them little Ninja 250s. That'd be perfect for you. I had one time and sold it. They look just like a bigger bike and everything, but they're just a 250. You know, they ain't got that boom, that takeoff or nothing, you know. God, dude. Really? I weigh 152.8. I got my scales right there. I took the picture and sent it to my little boy because it's crazy. He's the same exact weight. He said, yep, when I go poop, Dad, I'll be 150. I said, yeah, me too. You hear what he just said? 10,000 RPMs, buddy, is the red line on the CB1000, the CBRs. That's my favorite one, the CBR by far, fucking Ninja. That's a fucking Ninja, a Kawasaki, a Japan, man, fuck. Yeah, I had a Ninja 250, dude, you know what I mean? The black one, remember that black one used to roll around here? I was the one that owned that in the first place. Stevie got it, remember? That little 250, that one there. That's all you can handle right now, buddy. You get killed on what Jack's got. Trust me. Trust me. Or who had the 1,000, excuse me. But it's a fucking 1,000 cc's, buddy. You don't know what you're fucking... You take the panties off that bitch, she gonna put you in the graveyard. That's a bitch that will fuck you the way you don't want to be fucked, son. Trust me. One scared me, I'll be honest. My one I had last scared me so bad I instantly fucking sold him when he got me another Mustang. Don't get me wrong, I got the need for speed, you know. But that right there was just a little bit too much speed, and I could look. My mom hated that I owned it, and you know, every day it worried her when I was out, you know, because she knows when I was on the interstates and freeways, I was hitting fucking goddamn close, you know, 160 mile an hour and shit till the bike shakes. My boys in here will tell you, and Greg and Jack here will tell you, when that bike starts shaking, you better get out that throttle, buddy. Or you'll lose her. You start to lose that bike at that speed right there, you're going to ready to be nothing but roadkill cleanup. Trust me. I had a friend in Morgantown go under the guardrail. You know how the guardrails go like that? You think he still exists? No. It decapitated both his arms, both his legs, and his head. He's in fucking pieces, man. I rode by and they had the sheets and shit up, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's how fast it fucked him up. He slid up under the guardrail, you know what I mean? And the bike drug the leg. That's how the investigation came out. It grabbed it, kept dragging him into it. Stevie got it from me, you know that, right? I was the original owner, then Alan Vance ended up with it. They fucked it up, dude. It wouldn't even go or nothing when they had it. Yeah, then my buddy up here was racing, man. He hit the fucking hillside, man. And when they opened his helmet, that was awful. It looked like fucking fruit punch. It just spilled out his motherfucking helmet, man. Like a Hawaiian punch or something. Jet. He didn't know the territory, you know. And everybody took off. I was at work watching him race. A security guard. I had to call the fucking ambulance for someone I knew was definitely dead. Like I told him, he hit the mountainside at easy. 150, 160 straight into it. Dude, it threw the bike, brother. Thank you, man. You know what I mean? Thank you, Chase. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a good buddy of mine. It threw the fucking bike 500 yards up in the sky. It seemed like about 500 feet. And dude, that's why I got PTSD from the shit I've seen, you know. And that could have been me. You know, so many times it could have been me. And, you know, when I went to jail the last time, I was on drugs and things like that. And I was just trying to be cool, man. Because I was trying to please the girl that I was trying to be with. And, you know what I mean? Everybody thinks I'm a bad person on here, you know. I'm not what these people say on YouTube, far from it. And, you know, I was in the gutter a little bit and fucking crazy there at one point. I've always been crazy because it keeps me from going insane. But guess who by the way, guess who just sent me a fucking friend's request? Jesse Howard New Breed. You know who that is, people? They are amazing. Listen to 4-time loser, a million miles, anything like that. They just sent me and talked to me, straight voice, everything, from their fucking fan page and everything, because I commented on 4-time loser video. Hey, this is Derkie from the Wild and Wonderful Whites, blah, 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 blah. I just fucking freaked out when I accepted them a while ago. My brother turned me on to their music, man. And he was like, oh my God, that's the real shit. I said, I know. It's crazy, you know. He was a fan of the movie. And you're one of my favorite groups, dude. You know what I mean? One of my favorite artists right now. I play a lot of music after, like, your style. A lot of people tell me that, you know, that Jesse Howard style, you know, Struggle June. Yes, I do. Which one, bro? Got you for that. I didn't tell you to. If you're talking about Shayna, if you message her, I'm gonna get fucking pissed at you, bro. I told you don't message with her. I said she will ask you for money instantly. She's on drugs real bad. If you're talking about her, I'm gonna get pissed at you, man. And that's who you're talking about. I did not tell you message her. I said whatever you do, don't message her. That's my fucking. That's the closest girl I ever come to marrying, son. I will fucking show you the inside of you, brother. You know what I mean? Don't ever do that again. Please don't ever do that again. I have a lot of feelings for her because I know what problems she's had, and her kids I fucking adore like my own son. Leave that be, okay? Don't ever do that again. I never said messenger. I'll go back and show you. Do not messenger her. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, because you know how I feel about her, man. You know what I mean? I don't want, because she's actually my fucking friends around here. You know what I mean? But take her off, please, would you? Because I know she'll get on there doing action for money and shit. You know what I mean? No, man, please. She'll try to get you, like, she'll send you a naked picture or something. She's going to scam you, and you're going to pay for a drug that could kill her. Please don't. I'm just asking you out. You know what I mean? I'm not, you know, I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you to, basically. And anything I've ever told you, have I ever been wrong, son, or lied to you? You're feeding someone's habit. That's all you're doing. Which one acts, though? That was probably a bot or something then. That's probably one of them OnlyFans bitches. Shay's on there, too. So is Callie. Jesus Christ, man. Callie showed me, oh, here's my OnlyFans. 5 guys nutting on her at one time. Like you show your fucking boyfriend that shit. How sick are you motherfuckers, man? Wake up in the middle of the night, be in a fucking bathroom with dildos doing OnlyFans videos. If you're going to do that shit, just let me know, man. And I'll, you know, I mean, come on, let's come to a mutual. Let's talk about this. I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night here and fucking you fake moan or whatever you're doing in there, fucking in the other bathroom for 6 hours. You know what I mean? And here I'm working my ass off, and you got thousands of dollars from this shit because you're. Oh man, I got so fucking mad. You know what I mean? You talking about Shay? Dude, she'll say, I'm at the gas station right now, I'm sitting right beside of it. And you know what I mean? I lost my wallet at work. See? I'm saying it as you write it. I lost my wallet at work. I don't. No. Just don't speak to her at all no more. Just do me a favor and do that. Because just like my other friend come to me and said, you know what I mean? Why is she trying to talk to your people? You don't try to talk to hers. And I definitely don't try to bum money from them. And I'm not trying to feed someone's habit because I fucking love Elaine so much it's unreal. It's like the daughter I never had, brother. You know what I mean? And just do what I say because that's harming that child. If she lost her mother in some way, you know what I mean? Just think about it, Josh. That's all I'm telling you. This is how easy it is, buddy. You know, that fentanyl shit and shit. Like that, son. She gets the wrong shit, she dead or fuck. And what if you was the one that paid for that? You think I ain't gonna fucking investigate and figure that out? I know her Facebook, I know her passwords, everything. They're still locked in my Gmail. I would see that you sent her that money. And I'm gonna get super fucking pissed then. And then I would know that could have been the money that killed her. Then we're gonna have some super issues. You see what I'm saying, son? Don't mess with women like that. You'll get hurt in this life. Especially married ones, you know what I mean? I told you that's the only girl I have feelings for that I would love to try to help more than any. And I will always love her. You know, she filled a void in my heart at that time that I was missing so much. And Elena was the daughter I never had. And please don't feed her mother. You know what I mean? It could be taking her away from her. Because she loved her pawpaw so dearly, so fucking dearly, and she sold the trailer that he left her. Now, does that ring a bell to you guys? That's how bad the drug shit is. She with a fucking little boy like 22 years old with fucking eyebrows this thick and shit. You know what I mean? She thinks she's a rapper. She gets on there tweet out. I mean, I'm sorry I'm letting it spill, but goddamn. It's breaking my heart, and it needs to be known because you need to know, Shayna. I know you're watching me, or you'll hear this on YouTube. You need to wake up. Please wake up. I did. I woke up, didn't I? Look at me, girl. I got money in my pocket every day. I don't have to worry about where my next drug high is coming from or nothing. I'm clean, you know. 7 months clean now, guys. 7 months. 7 months, the 14th. On the 14th, made 7 months, Derkie's been clean. What do you think about that? For all you motherfuckers who said I'd never amount to nothing, just like Biggie said I'd fall, this is for you motherfuckers. Especially for you. Just like the podcast I ain't making, just like the music I ain't been recording. I've always proved you wrong. Yeah, son, but you've not been on the drugs like I have for 20 years on heroin. I've done every drug in the world just to try it to see if I would like it. When I lost my sister, I lost my mind. That's what, you see how open I am about it, buddy? You have to be like that or you'll never be successful in recovery. You have to be open. You have to admit what you was. You have to definitely, I think the biggest part about this shit is making amends. It's so hard because, you know what I mean? It's so hard to look at people in the eyes that you hurt so fucking dearly and ask them for their forgiveness. That's the hardest one. Making amends. It's a trigger for me because, you know what I mean? I just want to just get fucking high and, you know, meth is for the fucking birds, bro. You know what I mean? And, you know, and they get on here and they talk shit about me all day long. And I'm a person trying to change his life and recover himself, you know what I mean? And just raise my son. I've always been a great father. Everybody knows I put my son first before anything. And I still don't know yet why they do what they do. You see what I mean? I guess entertainment part, I don't know. I could shut it down, but I don't even care, man. I just, when I hear about it like I did today, it's just, like that girl said she will play me, you know, and shit. No, you can't play Derkie. You can't fucking play a fucking player. I said that wrong. You can't play an outlaw. I did these games when you was in your fucking daddy's nutsack. I'm 36 years old. Yeah, you still ain't came and seen me, buddy. That's what I told you. Please do what I said with Shay. Take her off, get rid of, block her. Because that can cause major problems, man. And would you ever want problems with me? You know that. You know
You've got mail.
I'm not Justin White. I'm not going to come by your house and blow the horn, Bubby. You know what I mean? Because every fucking dog gets its day. One day I'll just see you in the store and mop the fucking store. And you know what my mop's going to be? Think about that. I tell every one of these motherfuckers around here to talk shit to me. If you're underage, I got a 17-year-old boy will adjust you. You know? I hate them little motherfuckers that talk shit like that. Then they know. Nobody talks shit to me. They know. I got nephews, cousins, my sons. You know, he's about to be 18 in December, but anybody over the age, you got to deal with that. You know, and like I told you, there's a spot in my heart for her, buddy. You know what I mean? Please, don't do that. You know what I mean? I asked you not to, and you went against my word. Son, yeah, I said, don't talk to her, remember? I said, please don't, and you did. She said, and I guarantee you, I mean, she sat there and dogs you to you. Dogs me to you, buddy. You know what I mean? You know, this girl didn't have hot water for 2 years. And when I got there 2 days later, she had hot water. I'll never forget it, you know what I mean? I'm about to cry because Elena called me Daddy Derek all the time. You know, because I fucking love them kids, man. Love them. I love my son so much, and that is the daughter I never had, man. You know, I would hurt somebody very bad over it. You know. And just like I said, I'm eventually going to get in my car and take a drive down there and assess the situation myself. Like I told her mom that too. I said, I'm just going to have to come down there and see what's up. Because I know she will listen to me. You know what I mean? I know. Me and her had a bond like I told you guys. I feel it, you know. That girl, I'll never forget when she looked at me. She said, "I've never known love until I met you." That's when you take a girl and turn her into a woman, son. I turned that girl into a woman. I was with her for fucking almost 5 years, son, you know. She told me that, you know, and that fucking broke my heart and made me feel good at the same, you know. And, yeah, thanks for the info, cuz. Just get a hold of me tomorrow. Appreciate the info on that. But, I don't know. She just won't listen. Oh my God. I don't know what the fuck she won't listen for. We could have had so much if she would have listened, you know. That drug, it's not her. That's not her. That is not her, man. I can get a picture and show you right now, and you guys would be like, "Oh my fucking God, that's her." Yeah, she's beautiful. Of course, she's always going to be beautiful. She was always against blonde hair. Now it's short and everything because she has done a pink. I mean, that is not her. That is not her. I know her. I lived with her. You know, it's my old lady, the only one I ever come close to fucking marrying, man. She's the only one that my son adored. That's why I think it's the biggest issue with Shay. Him and her got along really well, and it's, you know, it's so hard to find that, you know, with someone else. And me and her kids got along great. You see what I mean? That's so hard to find between a relationship. Because, you know, nobody's going to replace that other parent, of course, you know. And Junior took her right in, and still he misses her. Everything he tells me he does, you know. I miss Shay, Dad, because you and her was good. Y'all was, that hurts me, man, when he says that, you know. He said that was, I thought, was the one you was going to marry, Dad. And I said, yeah, Dad, too. But he knows, he said that turned her to a different person. And he's right. That's not her. That is not her. I wasn't me for a long time. Ask anybody in here that knows me in person, like Isaiah Purdue or Josh Estep right there. I wasn't Derkie. I wasn't Derek at all. I wasn't nothing. I was this different person on drugs, man. I know for a fact because I was on them a lot longer than she ever been, you know. And it's living for the minute. Why? When you can live for the moment of life. I don't get it. When the power of love outweighs the love of power is when the world will see peace. If I said that right. When the power of love, yes, outweighs the love of power, we'll see peace. Words of Jimi Hendrix the year before he died. That's right, Justin. That's my second person. I would, any day. She knows that too. I've told her that, and she said it out of her own mouth. And she tells everybody my ex is Derek from the movie, but you know, she uses that. She still does to this day. Calls me with fans and shit. Then she'll cuss me out and make fun of me and shit still because I won't send her money or something, or you see what I mean? And I just know that's not her. I know who I was with. I know who I fell in love with. You know, I've never fell out of love with her, just like that boy just said. That's good. It's great, Josh. You know what I mean? I got one too. I gotta go to my interview. I told you I can get you a job, son. I've done nothing but be good for you. So if I ask of anything for you, Josh, you should respect that, son. I've protected you. Have I not? I've took up for you, son. I don't like bullies picking on people. I could have let that go and let that kept going. You see what I mean? Or anything. You know, I took you under my wing, son, today I met you because I met you in a church and I bowed down beside you because I seen you praying to God. What did I tell you, son? At that altar in the pulpit. Remember those words I told you. You never turn your back on your brother, thy neighbor. What do you think I meant by that? That's your brother, son. Thy neighbor. If you give me something, I shall give seven. That's why you hear the word tenfold. It's rounded off. If you give thy neighbor something, you shall give something, receive 7 back, vice versa. You know, and I always will be there for you, buddy. As long as you don't do, like, you know what I mean? Just listen to what I say about things like that, you know, like that boy said, you know, Justin hit it right on the head. There's always going to be that person that you never get out of your head, that you're always going to be in love with because they filled a void in your heart that you was missing so bad. And you always wish for that second chance, and you would take it any day. You see what I mean? Because you know you fucked up. Yeah, I was the dumbass in the relationship, but please admit what you did, and she never can. Still, and I can admit all the drugs I was on. I can admit what I did, everything, and she can't admit one, like even stealing the money or nothing. You know what I mean? That's how I know she has the drug problems. Anybody that can't admit to nothing, you know what I mean? It's not their pride, it's their mind. It's altered by the drug itself. 2% of people recover from methamphetamines. Do you hear what I just said? 2%. Now you see why I'm so worried about this shit, man. 2% If we took 10 people, put them in a room, 2 might get clean. 2 might get clean. That's 8 people's families, brothers, sisters, husbands, wives, going in the ground or jail. We all know that. And you're going to let that substance take you away from your babies or your life, whatever it may be you're living through. I'll be damned if I ever would. I'm pretty sure even when I was in the custody battle with my son, I didn't smoke weed. What's that tell you? I love my son. My son's what keeps me going. You know, I don't have many friends. I got a lot of people that act like my friends. I know who my real friends are. I can count them on one hand. I swear I can. Like, yeah, I know you guys, you know, you're my friends on here, but y'all know what I mean by fucking friend. I almost about cried on that, you know. That's a shame. And I should have thousands. But I became very recluse because of what I've been through. People don't know that, and I try to explain it to the world and started getting made fun of it for it. And I never monetized the YouTube. Shayna did that too. She's the one monetized my YouTube and told me to start doing, actually, what she didn't tell me, she's like, you can make money doing videos, babe. And I started doing them. You know, I just do fishing videos. We'd all go out together and stuff. And here's the biggest part, Josh, why I love her so much. You know the baptism video that they make fun of on YouTube? Me, her, Junior, and my mom and her husband got all baptized together. Right over there. That is something that somebody's never going to take. I didn't say you nuthead. I'm talking about all the people on here. Of course, you know you're my family. When it comes to my blood, I'm going to take up for any fucking day of the week, no matter what. But that's what I'm telling you. That's a special touch. It's from God. I know it is. That's why I have that for Shayna. No matter how mad she gets at me, whatever, and cusses at me, she knows I'll be there. Yeah, how can people make fun of people getting baptized? Tell me that. Stole the fucking, went on the church's website. That's how low those people are. And people subscribe and follow that. And think that's funny and cool. Harley's one of them. She's a troll. She was paid to try to get information from me. And I kept letting it go. I knew this the whole time. Because listening to I can screenshot everything to her. She kept saying, you can't say that to your wife. I said, don't quit it. I was like, have I ever seen you in person? Have I ever fucked you? Have I ever anything? No, you're not my wife. Quit saying that, and you would never be my wife. Go stick your fucking puss up a Harley Davidson pipe and let somebody start it and hold it wide open. That's what you need, you fucking troll. In my opinion. Like on that show, not fucking, I love Nick Kroll's show, fucking, what's his it? Oh shit, with the hormone monsters and shit. Big mouth, but the other one, human resources. He said, that sounds like a good prize. I get to fuck Gavin's Harley. Motorcycle while he watches. Then the other one's get to go to Dick Island or something, or Penis Island. Those hormone monsters are pansexual monsters. Like, it's funny as fuck. BRK, okay. What the fuck? See what that shit does to you, buddy? That wasn't that girl doing that. That was the drug telling her to, because it was manipulating her mind. Look it up. It's 90% mental, 10% physical. Facts, dude. Your brain's telling you something. They're giving kids bond now. You get bond at DRK. What the fuck? That's y'all lucky motherfuckers. We didn't get bond. They're trying to do away with bond. 11 states already did away with bond. You can't get bailed out. You face your shit. I appreciate that, Ryan. That what you're saying right there, what this boy Ryan's saying to me, I just glanced at that and got that one. Thanks for the support, bro. That right there, what you just said, means the world to me. You don't know how much what you just said means to me. That means, that he's a new follower. You see, a new supporter. You can subscribe to my podcast. If you, like I keep telling everybody, you better grab it now for $1.99, because when the other 5 episodes go up, they are fucking badass and fucking crazy. They're going to be. It's going to be up to $5 to $10 a month to listen to what these badasses. Because it's how the white family started, and now we're getting into the wildness of it. And, I gave up 4 free ones. Now you have to subscribe to my channel if you want to listen to my podcast. It's $1.99. Like I told everybody, you better jump on it now, because each month, each more as it goes on, episode, and I have to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's a donation thing on everybody's podcast and subscribe like that. People don't understand. You have to pay to keep that shit going. I mean, and it's not free to me, so what the fuck? But you can check out Lawyer Podcasting Always Live, Real Uncut with your boy Derkie on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasting, and what is it? Gmail, Google Podcasting. I'm available on all FSSs, so you definitely got to check that out. Because you definitely want to hear what's to come. It's fucking crazy, man. Snorting pills, from fucking gas, the hostage situations, and this is just starting out as a kid. Yeah, that's called Bandytown. It's episode 4. I took my mom to the original place where they was born. Right where she was born, in a house and shit. I explained it as I'm sitting there, how the cars come up and stuff. And the car that pulled in, I told you. I said, what's be somebody I know? It's my fucking cousin. Told you. You know what I mean? That's a good one, I'm glad you like the content, man. But for $1.99, I'm gonna leave it up for a month and a half or 2 months for the $1.99. Then I'm gonna take it, because what's to come is gonna be nice. Sure, absolutely. That you best believe I'm cherishing those. You think I ain't got that recording somewhere else saved without the podcast, talk into it and stuff, things like that. She was the first person I wanted to even bring into my podcast. Remember, I was like, I'm going to bring a special guest. My first guest was one of the special guests, as a VIP guest. So I brought Mom on. We was there. We was in her hometown. What better thing to do and then I'm podcast. You know what I mean? So I took my stuff, my equipment, and we did the podcast there, and I sat there and I questioned her, you know, just how you should. I think I did a pretty good job on that podcast. No, and you know, I've had a lot of women tell me, you love your mom more than you love me. You fucking right, duh. No man will ever love a woman more than they love their mother, idiots. Bitches, that's a fact. Proven fact. They gave birth to them. My mom loved it. I got pictures of her on the swings and everything. That, you know what I mean? I'm going to throw on here too, you know. There's nothing like a mother's love, you know. I'm called a mother's boy, this and that, and no. You know, my brother has a handicap and stuff right now, you know. And that, you know, I was living in Virginia everywhere, you know. I always come back home because something happens or my mama wants her son. She misses me every time. I was working at one job and I was out in Nebraska for 3 months. There wasn't a day went by she didn't blow my phone up. What are you doing? You know, I'm her baby. I'm her youngest, you know. Now we got Tata. Now we got a problem. That's my son Junior, okay? Looks just like me growing up again. Why do you think that's her fucking pride and joy, buddy? That banshee would put you in a casket, son. Not on your ass. That banshee will butt, man. I got that thing built to a quarter mile, 130 mile an hour. So what the fuck do you think? It'll stand straight up and down on a wheelie doing fucking 60, 70 mile an hour. Son, you're 108 pounds. You wouldn't even be able to hold on to it. It'll throw you the fuck off. Yeah, it would. Whoop your ass. Yeah. It'd tear you up, son. You get killed on something like that. You know what I started out on? A 250 at 12 years old. I used to climb on it at the bleachers. That's what it was my brothers. He started me out on that. You know, it was different. Like, right, I'm an 80s baby. Everybody would love to ride that. There's only two people who ride that. You know what I mean? That, me too, Justin. That's weird. Carl Hans Van Delt designed the Madison Square Garden. Right or wrong. I even said that in Pineapple Express. You know what I mean? And designed the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah. Let me get it right behind my second man, Carl Hans Van Delt. You know. Yeah, maybe. Is that one in Prague Galley? Right there? Because I've been looking at it, wondering if they wanted to sell it. Yeah, I'll buy it. Polaris Trailblazer 250. I can have that running in not even a day or so. It depends on what's wrong with it. Depends on the price on them. I had a 500. That motherfucker stands straight up and down in 2 seconds. But I'm not a Polaris fan. Oh, really? Okay. Does it run and stuff, or does it need work? That's what I want to know. And I want to know the price. You know, I build fucking bikes and shit down here. You know that. I just remodeled my Honda. Everything, stators, cranks, pullets, everything is in that. Engine's done. I got the whole plastic new on it. I changed it from tan back to the original Honda red because my son he liked it red. And everything I own will be left to him. I just got the stuff to start on the Mustang. Nah, Connor might, you know what I mean? If the big show gets his hands on him, it'll be over, you know what I mean? What I'm waiting for is this Logan Paul called out Nate Diaz, then wanted to take it to a boxing ring. I figure so, because Nate Diaz would beat you a fucking ass, son. Ask Conor McGregor about Nate Diaz. That's my boy, because he's American. I think he's Texas. Yeah, he's a Texan. He can fucking throw down. Can he not? He takes that beating. And comes back. That's how I fight it. It just pisses me off more. And Diaz is the same way. Am I right or wrong? McGregor was like, what the fuck? The more I hit this dude, the more he's fucking hit me harder back. That's the best fights I ever seen. But yeah, if Conor could hit him and get away, you know what I mean? I know, but it's in the ring, not the octagon. And it's on Jake Paul's rules with gloves and shit. I still got Diaz beating his ass. Don't you? Because Diaz is a fucking stand-up fighter. He don't like the ground. Mr. Logan Paul don't know what he's getting himself into. I got Diaz winning this fight, and I got him winning by a knockout, too. Because he can throw down, man. I got Nate Diaz winning. Yes, I do. That Logan Paul boy just went off what his little brother did to get his YouTube back after filming that fucking thing at that fucking dead place over in China and shit. Just like Upchurch made fun of the little girl on here and shit. That's why I said I would call that motherfucker out in 2 seconds. Make fun of me, boy. You do all the time, but you wouldn't do it in my face, and I've called you out. I'd like to see it there, ride it, and you know what I mean? That's what I said. Yeah, you can't knock him out, man. He'll be pouring the blood. I swear, I've seen him hammer punch and just come back. I love that. That's how I fight. You know what I mean? There's no giving up, man. That's how it's got to be. That's why I said that Spall boy's in trouble, man. Just because you pit them other boys and knock them out and shit, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Why didn't you call it Floyd Mayweather, motherfucker? How'd you know that? That's right. He had like 20 security guards, police escort, and everything at the Pipe Stem show. And you know, he did go watch live in Nashville, Tennessee in 2021. Remember when I made him apologize to me in front of the world and my family? Because the girl he wanted to be with that he put hands on, and the other girl just said remember, it just recently was aired that she come out and said that he'd been laying hands on her. Well, I'm calling you out to the redneck brawl right now, you bucktooth motherfucker. I can fix your teeth back for you real quick, like, promise. That's my call out. How many times have y'all heard me call this motherfucker out? He's scared to death to fucking throw. Dude, that's 16-ounce gloves Upchurch. Come on, man. We'd be fighting with pillows. You're that scared? I want it real. I want it street beast. That was that way we can go. There's no such thing as a fair fight. Motherfucker, I'll fuck a head once you bite your nose off, whatever it takes. You damn right I punked out Upchurch by myself. You know me. You know what I mean? What the fuck's Upchurch gonna do? He was fucking Taylor Smith, but you don't understand. She went to band high school. Her brother played football with my nephew Tyler. You know what I mean? And she called me up and thanked me and everything for fucking taking up for her. You know what I mean? Because Upchurch was making a video talking shit about her on his way back from West Virginia, remember? Upchurch was in Boone County. I could have got him right then, but he was acting cool then, remember? I made him apologize. He said, I want up his exact words on stage. He said, I'd like to apologize for the wild and wonderful whites of West Virginia family, and especially Derkie. Why you always fucking mad, bro? I said, because my rebuttal to it was because you always fucking talk shit, fucking. That's so dumb, fucking. Grow the fuck up. I grew up in printing and hollering shit. This boy don't know what he's fucking getting. You know me. You know my reputation, brother. Come on, man. You know about me, Justin. You know what I mean? My motherfucker, I would tear him apart. You know it. You know. Yeah, I'll do the work for you. You know what I mean? It just depends on what kind of bike we're going to want to see you get hurt, son. I'm getting ready to get a KTM 250 and put it together. I might get it. That one gunner had. That's not a 250. That's why the dumbasses don't know. The KTMs make 360s and shit. It says 300 on the fucking engine, so that's what it is. It's not a 250. That's 300 cc's. That means it's a KTM at SX 300. Know your bikes, boys. Before you try to even work on them. More than parts of KTM 250. No, it's a 300. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know me, bro. You know what I mean? You know my whole family. That's where we grew up at. The next episode of it goes to printer holler shit. We I start talking about all the fights and the murders and all that, even the Terry Thomas and the hog trot murders and stuff. Who'd you fight? Gunner? Well, of course Gunner's gonna break your nose, man. He's oh my gosh. I taught the boys, how to play ball and shit. He's gonna fuck you up, son. You know what I mean? I taught Dylan how to play ball. He won his first fucking championship. Gunner Adams, Dylan Adams' brother. I know the KTM he had, I'm about to have. Okay, listen to me. I just talked to Gunner the other day. He's gonna knock you the fuck out. He's 2 times bigger than you, bro. And he knows how to throw down. Yeah, I did Big Jelly Roll in a 16-bar thing with me and anything, and my cousin was with me and everything, Katie, when I did that shit. Because that's stupid, you know what I mean? It's so funny. That's why there's banners up. It says season 2, Buckwald, Derkie, and Minithin, and that's putting us in a house in Beckley and shit. I guess that didn't happen either, but there's banners on Google. It says it plainly right there with me with my band Bulldog shit. Number 7 jersey on, Minnie-Tin with a John Deere thing on. It says season 2 featuring Derkie and Minnie-Tin. Buckwald and Gandy got killed, and we also raised the money, me and Minnie-Tin, to have him buried. I know what the fuck I do and didn't do, you know. Yes, I did out-rap motherfucking Jelly Roll, you know what I mean? Jelly Roll can't sing either. And the song he wrote, Somebody Save Me, he wrote the words, not the fucking guitar to it. Fact. Dude, he collaborated, did. Now I can play that song blindfolded. That's one of the easiest fucking songs ever to play. Somebody save me. Save you from yourself because you can't rap. What the fuck? Yeah. It seems you're living in hell. But I blowed him away with this shit. I used to play semi-pro ball, dude. You know what I mean? I'm not shy of that at all. I'm proud of that, dude. Yeah, I was on the practice squad almost of the Cleveland Browns, dude. I was almost Jordan Rodgers shit. You see what I mean? Where you went to Sherman, somebody from band going that far. I'm very proud of myself. Yes, the only reason I stopped, brother, I was going far with myself. I had scholarships and everything, man. You know what I mean? I still got them. I got a scholarship from Marshall, Claremont State, and WVU. You know what I mean? That's fucking awesome, you know? And I was even looking at Florida State, you know what I mean? University. That's unreal, you know what I mean? You know? Who? Jordan. Michael Jordan? What Jordan? Yeah, I know y'all's good now. I know all about that already. What the fuck you mean, man? I thought this happened again. You got me confused, motherfucker. You always be confusing me, dog. You confuse me every time I on you. And please quit messaging her and block her from me, you know what I'm talking about. Because I don't want, you know what I mean? Yeah, I would fucking run circles around Roberts. He didn't have the heart, buddy. The determination that I had. He was a pussy, that's right. That's why I couldn't, he's on the special teams for the Mountaineers and transferred to Charleston and got picked up as a free agency by the fucking Chiefs and got cut the next year. Really, that's funny. I was almost on the Cleveland Browns practice squad, motherfucker. I was sitting there being recruited by the Indianapolis Colts, Cleveland Browns, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Fucking recruiters right there in the stands. As a wide receiver because I was short to be the quarterback. I played quarterback on my team. I know what I was about, dude. You know I finished my career in University High School, right? Remember I got sent off and shit to Salem and all that. I didn't finish at band, bro. That's why I got so good. I went quad A, not triple A, quad A. University Knights. You know what I'm talking about. Morgantown, you got the Morgantown Mohegans. It was our rival. We won back-to-back championships. Yep, Morgantown. There you go. See? Remember, we won back-to-back championships. Who do you think led that team there? Old Derkie in the record books. See what I'm saying? There she go there, Josh. She's on my live feed now. Don't worry, you're being exposed. You've been motherfucking born exposed. That's funny. My buddy sat there and played the recording. He let me watch it and everything. Y'all motherfuckers think y'all slick. Y'all act like kids, Harley. Why y'all act like 10-year-old kids? That's what I want to know. You act like a fucking child, all y'all do. Who's got time to sit there and make shit up like that and shit? Yeah, you might be able to find some of the clips. There used to be some of the clips on my semi-pro days too, bro. Yeah, they did. They did. We beat Parkersburg, remember? At Wheeling for the state championship. We won back-to-back state. You don't remember that shit? We played on Mountaineer Field a lot when we played the Mohegans. I had 3 interceptions in one game, dude. And I played quarterback. I played both there, too. Alright, I'll tell her what Nate said. Harley's in here, Josh. The weakest link. Getting them some content. We better get rid of that weak link. Hold on. You are the weakest link. She's about to be goodbye again, brother. Yeah, we know what you are. I can show you what you are. And you better not shove that cold pestle. My cousin Katie did not approve at all of what you're about. So, I got $1,000 that you wouldn't get a hit in. I'm just saying, you might want to not fuck with Katie White. Let me get rid of this weak link. I want to block her to my fucking Facebook page. Here's the last video you'll get. We'll get rid of the weak link in a second. I pray any of them show up at that cold festival. I do. I pray any of those fucking pussy motherfuckers. That's right. Katie's a beast. She comes, I come. 5 of us went down there, and there's supposed to have been 10 of them there last year. And I'm sitting there holding my hands out in the pictures, posting them. Where you at, boys? Where you at? I know Katie would fuck her up. It wouldn't take 2 seconds. That'd be like me fighting up Church or Joe Wall. It'd be 2 hits. We hit them, they hit the fucking ground. My cousin don't have to work out to fucking lose no weight. She built like a motherfucking champ like me. Runs in the blood. You know? She don't look like a 52-year-old fucking woman when she takes her shirt off either. Like I told you, Josh. You want to see that picture on me? You change your whole perspective about that cougar then, bro. There's cougars and there's fucking Freddy Kruegers. You get what I'm saying? That's a Freddy Krueger. That's far from a cougar. I can show you a cougar. That's a Freddy Krueger. Krueger. Yeah, dude. This is her last little content she'll get to take to them right now. To take up for her because she's getting fucking exposed for what she is. Finally. You see what I mean? Me and my buddy was talking about it a while ago. Well, my cousin that sat there and watch everything they fucking do and sat there and lets me watch it, you know what I mean? Oh, I can get him in here, no problem. And she asked me to do the podcast and everything. That's how I knew he wasn't lying. You know what I mean? I was like, you fucking shit. I was like, that's it, you weak link piece of shit, Joe Wall loving motherfucking. Yeah, Joe Wall, you probably get married. He'd take you in a heartbeat. That's about all he could pull. Holy fuck, yes. God damn, if Joe Wall's turning you down, sweetheart. I feel bad for you. Real bad. How much he paying you for your content you're dragging on me? When his wife's sitting there dying. When he's scamming people on GoFundMe with her thing. You think I don't know the truth where he lives? Massachusetts, trying to tell people Maine, this and that. I'm Joe Wow. That's Scooter Baggins. I've sucked dick for weeks. That's why my voice sounds like this. And I've been caught out by Derkie like 100 times. I'm a pussy. I won't fight him. Just like that little bitch talks, and she knows it is. Ain't it? Don't worry, I'll wait. Why do you think every time you would message me, I'd say, why stupid little game until it got really on my nerves? And then when my fucking cousin was like, dude, she's on there talking about she can fucking expose you for this. That bitch, I wouldn't fucking touch her with Josh's dick. I done said that once. Yeah, that's when I beat old boy's ass up there, see? He got off at work at Exxon. I was up there wearing old fucking boyette, and he said, you know what I mean? Because he was talking shit. I wore him the fuck out, and I just, you know what I mean? I don't take that shit, man. I like to do this right here, you know what I mean? Like it was supposed to be. You know, I think it's in Florida, or one of them, the states, they allow you to fist fight it out and not go to jail. That is so fucking cool. I would love to, you know what I mean? That's how it needs to be everywhere. Damn right I beat his ass. I'm trying to think who that was. That motherfucker didn't get a hit, son. I wore him out in 10 seconds. You know that. I'll hit a motherfucker 5 times for to get one in. Now I got myself clean, my weight back on me and shit. But watch out talking that shit, boys. Because every dog gets its day, like I told Josh earlier. Anybody that ever talks shit to you, Josh and shit, don't go to their houses, nothing like that, baby, like I taught you. You know what I mean? You know she's sitting there recording everything, said, just dragging it down and recording and just sending it to her little puppy fat boy, of course. Because I'd have to turn this off to get rid of her. She's still there. I see it there. I see her there. I want her to hear what I got to fucking say because I ain't no little bitch hides behind nobody's motherfucking back to talk shit about them. I'll tell your fucking ass to your face, motherfucker, what you are. And that's what you are. You're a troll, scamming motherfucker. You know? Yeah, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, buddy. I'm trying to think who it fucking was, man. I've been in fights at the Exxon like 10 times. That's why I can't think. No shit. I go up on Cook Mount about every day, Justin. I find moochies up there too. Look, here's what I grabbed today. I was up there about 30 minutes. I went to one of my bosses, said it's up good. Up good wasn't a word. Look how pretty them bitches are right there. Boy, old Derkie. And find them, son. I can fucking find them. I found 52 already. 53. My mom asked me earlier, it was right at the edge of dark. She kept saying, Dirk, I want some Holly Moosers. Go and see if you're in one of your places, see if you can find some. There you go, 30 minutes. TJ. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Wait. I can't remember, dude. You know me. You know what I mean? It was crazy. Yeah, I got pictures of all that, you know what I mean? But the part that we all went against is them stripping it, you know what I mean? They took our fucking holiday run away, the first climb of the run. It starts at Hell's Hole now. That graveyard right there, that grave, that soldier in the Civil War, that's my fucking stepdad's goddamn great-grandfather. The grave that they couldn't cut away, that y'all couldn't strip off. Swear. Chap Cook's his name. That's his grandpa's daddy. Facts. Yeah, fucking right they try to. And they try to cut out back right here, Maria Gano, into her property, and she won like $4 million lawsuit against the mines. God damn, son, what did I tell you about women? They want everything they can't have, and a man wants everything they can have. That's a fact. When you learn that, you'll understand. Don't worry about no women. You'll find the one you want when she finds you. When you least expect it, it can take a glance at a fucking store, a restaurant, anything. And you could look at her, you know what I mean? And that could just be your soulmate for the rest of your life. Who knows, you know what I mean? It's definitely not the fucking Freddy Krueger you're talking about. That's a troll, bro. That's somebody that needs to be in the Hobbit book. Harley the Hobbit. Oh, there we go. They'd like to make names about people. We got you one, girl. There's your new name. Harley the Hobbit. You probably can't even hold a fucking Harley Davidson off to ride it. Taking pictures with them shit. Well, I don't see no videos with them or nothing. Like I said, only bitches like that get fat ass men because fat ass motherfuckers ride Harley Davidsons. They don't ride real Indians. An Indian will blow a fucking Harley in the ground any day. Which one's the oldest? Don't worry, I'll wait. I'd take a Triumph any day over an Indian. I mean, Indian or a Harley. They're worth 10 times more. Yeah, see what Justin's saying? Just like I said, don't look, don't even try, don't even talk to none of them, nothing. They'll eventually have the nerve to talk to you, like one just recently did me, you know what I mean? And me and her's been talking. You gotta give her the fucking smell test. You don't want to end up with Callie or Harley now. You know what I'm saying? You end up with Freddy fucking Krueger. I think enough of that right there. That's the nickname. Fuck the Hobbit shit. Freddy fucking Krueger's up in here, son. Fucking Joe Ball's future wife. Not my future wife. Your ass shows up. Any of you motherfuckers show up at Cold Pencil. You'll chop meat, motherfuckers. I promise you that. This boy be all bond and everything. Ooh, I pray I see that motherfucker down there. Oh, she was like, why would you fight at our wedding? That's how they talk, dude. Our wedding. You think I'd marry you? You think I'd even sleep with you? No. Neither. I'm like your friend. You look better. Being straight the fuck up, man. You piss me off and I'll be straight up about the fucking real facts of life. That's why I don't talk to you. That's why you should talk to your little South Carolina boy. This West Virginia boy does not find that interesting at all. If I find one thing about a girl that I do not find attractive, that's all it takes. I find multiple things. One is her personality. That's my fucking key with any woman. That's how I knew exactly how she was and how she was a troll by her personality. Because every 5 seconds it was a, you don't love me, or I love you, Derkie, shit like that, you know what I mean? Our wedding's coming up. You can't, you know what I mean, say that about your wife. Bitch, I ain't never seen you in person. I ain't never touched you. That's funny because I wouldn't. Maybe Joe Wall would. I wouldn't. Don't worry, Joe. You don't have to pay this one. But you probably won't fuck you because you ain't my sloppy seconds. Don't worry. You can get, if you're in the Joe Wall, you got to fuck me first, and that's never going to happen. He wants my seconds. He wants to be her. Actually, motherfucker up there. You're talking about Smitty, bro. That was my cellmate. What the fuck do you mean? You talking about Scotty Smith, bro? That was my cellmate. That's who I was in jail with. That was Sally. Feel me? Yeah, dude. What the hell do you think I feel about it? They waited until I left, and 3 days later he died. Not even. I was so. You know what I mean? You know. Yeah, you'll meet some soldiers up in the fucking Best Western, dog. You know what I mean? When I went to jail, you think that bothered me? That didn't do nothing but wake me the fuck up from people like that motherfucker right there, that troll, man. I'm not dumb, dude. I was born, but it wasn't at night, but it wasn't fucking last night. You know that. Yes, Smitty was my buddy too, bro. Even though what he did, you know what? I feel guilty about this. Listen, he told me, he said, Derkie, how's it look from the outside, man? He said, if I get more than 10 years, I'll kill myself. Like OD, you know what I mean? And I just brushed that off, like, shut the fuck up, bro. We're going to be laughing at this shit the next year together, drinking a beer, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, I know she lost JoJo a couple years ago, too. Me and him never got along. Me and Scotty did. Scotty did time with my brother. He said, I can do 10 years again. He said that. He said, but 25, because I told him that's what he's facing. 25 to life. I said, you should have killed the man. You beat an elderly man and stabbed his eyeballs out. You should have just killed him. That is my buddy Chris Green's daddy that comes to my house every day. So I was caught in between that. But Scotty was out of his mind on drugs. That was not Scotty. Like I was telling him, that's not Shayna, and that's not that person, because they are not right in their fucking mind, bro. It turns them into somewhere else. Then they take him and put him in a cell exactly for 8 months. And I feel so guilty because he asked me. You know what I mean? I'm about to cry because Scotty, my buddy, man. I got pictures of him, you know, and it's... like I told Kim, why is his hand red? And it's like he tried to fight somebody off or something. But my buddies have told me every information I've got from it. I just talked to 3 of them, called today, 239. You know what that number is. It's just a global telelink. You have a call from Wayne and, what's his name, called today. They both told me, you know what I mean, that it has an OD. Definitely an OD. And Monster told me, you know what I mean, it's an OD. T-Bone, Tim Westfall, I went to school with him, you know what I mean? As soon as I walked in jail, buddy, I was praised. I was offered more drugs in jail than I was out here, of course. They think that, you know, they don't fucking understand. I could have brought the media into that conflict. I mean, say, how'd you know that? Because I know my fucking rights. I'm not no idiot. Like Section 230, it exists. Like I could take anybody that's took my name and put in any those little city that stupid ass YouTube videos and sue you for millions, hundreds of thousands, excuse me. Oh, you loved that one, didn't you? That's funny because you're one of them that does it, ain't it? Put that heart up there, see? That's a troll for you people. That's the girl I'm talking about, Justin, earlier. That's the one I was talking about, right there. No, she's in here. That's up there. Hey, shut up. It's coming off the mountain. It's coming off the hill. That's not in the yard. That's up the hill, baby. Quick, sweetheart. Get it up. It is, please. You don't put the yard on it. Where's my Glock? Fucking silver tip still. Hey, you got a wall? Want you to get buddy? What's this shit? Get the fuck off my property before you get shot! Now watch this. You heard what I told him? Get off my property before you get shot. I don't know who these people are. They're sitting there with their headlights on. And they ain't moving with their dome light on. Now I'm putting my shirt on. I will have my mom get a fucking weapon. And you know what I mean? That's all I need. Watch how fast. Fuck with me, motherfuckers. And I sleep. Watch this. You know how shut up, Daddy's about to take care of this. I gave him a false announcement. Listen to my dogs, my pets and everything. Shut up. Who is this Lord? You hear me say, get on my yard, I'm about to shoot you. I'm loading my gun, nigga. You know I'm dead serious. The whole, I didn't know it was you. My bad. My bad. It's Noose, man. Noose knows I'm for real. Am I not, dog? You know what I mean? But let me talk to my buddy Noose. I don't fucking play. But son, wrap that dick up next time. You won't be a step. Well, that's a dead stepdad. You all right? When you're a real daddy, holler at me. You know. Hey, and Weakest Link, you and Joe Wall go have a fucking time, Freddy Krueger.